Men don't always come right out and say, "Hey, I'm trying to impress you." Instead, they show it in ways that are sometimes obvious, sometimes so subtle you might not even notice. When a man is genuinely interested in you, he'll put in the effort, whether it's in how he speaks, how he acts, or even the little things he does without realizing it. So, if you've been wondering whether a man is trying to win you over, pay attention to these 7 things he'll subtly do when he wants to impress you. 1. He pays attention to the smallest details. Most men aren't naturally wired to remember little things, but when a man is interested in you, he listens more closely than you think. He remembers how you like your coffee, the story about your childhood pet, or that random detail you mentioned about your favorite book. And later, he'll casually bring it up, almost as if he's testing to see if you'll notice. Why? Because when a man wants to impress you, he shows that he values what you say and that you're not just another person in his life. You're someone who matters. 2. He tries to look his best around you. Even the most laid-back guy will step up his appearance when he's around someone he's trying to impress. Maybe he fixes his hair more often, wears that one shirt he knows looks good on him, or suddenly starts smelling really nice. He may not be overly obvious about it, but you'll notice the effort. And it's not about vanity. It's about wanting you to see him at his best. When a man is attracted to you, he wants you to feel the same way about him, and he knows that first impressions matter, even after the first meeting. 3. He becomes protective, without realizing it. It's not about being possessive, it's about instinct. When a man cares about you, he'll naturally take on a protective role, even in the smallest ways. He might walk on the side of the sidewalk closest to traffic, subtly place his hand on your back when crossing a street, or check in on you after a long day. These aren't just polite gestures. They're signals that he's invested in your well-being. A man who's trying to impress you will do this not to control you, but to make you feel safe with him. 4. He goes out of his way to make you laugh. Men know that a woman who laughs with them enjoys being around them. That's why when a guy likes you, he'll try extra hard to be funny, even if he isn't a natural comedian. Maybe he teases you in a playful way, cracks silly jokes, or shares funny stories just to see you smile. If he goes out of his way to create those lighthearted moments, it's a clear sign he wants you to feel good around him. And let's be real, when a man genuinely wants to make you laugh, he's trying to be unforgettable. 5. He subtly shows off his strengths. A man who's trying to impress you will naturally highlight what he's good at, but in a way that seems effortless. If he's smart, he'll drop an interesting fact into conversation. If he's good at sports, he'll casually invite you to watch him play. If he's ambitious, he'll talk about his goals and achievements, not in an arrogant way, but enough to make sure you notice. He wants you to see his value, to see that he's someone worth your attention. 6. He listens and asks deep questions. There's a huge difference between someone who listens just to respond and someone who listens to understand. If a man is genuinely interested in you, he won't just nod and say yeah while you talk. He'll engage. He'll ask follow-up questions, dig deeper into your thoughts, and remember the things you say. He's not just making conversation. He's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. A man who values your thoughts and opinions is a man who wants to be more than just a passing presence in your life. 7. He tries to impress your inner circle. A man who is serious about impressing you knows that winning over your friends, family, or even your pets is part of the deal. If he puts in effort to be liked by the people you care about, whether it's making your best friend laugh or being extra polite to your family, he's thinking long-term. He knows that how they see him matters to you, and that's why he's making sure they like him too. A guy who sees a future with you doesn't just want to impress you. He wants to impress the people who matter to you. Men might not always spell out their feelings, but they definitely show them in actions. If you've noticed these signs, chances are he's doing his best to leave a lasting impression. Now, have you seen a guy do any of these for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into male psychology.